All right, welcome back. Here I am, my local Tuesday night league, playing Jack Green. It's my break. And away we go. Just before this, I actually, in practice, took a chunk out of my tip. Big chunk. So you might find me trying to work out which way to turn my cue, whether I play top or bottom. Anyway, good break right there. I've had to mute the sound, obviously, so we don't get done for copyright laws and stuff like that, because there was music playing in the background. Straight away, you can actually see here that reds actually look good. Yellows aren't too bad, but the red on the right-hand side, I couldn't really find a way to get onto potting these reds. So I thought I'm pretty much going to go yellows. And I reckon if I do happen to miss, then there's a chance that that red might save me in the bottom right. So anyway, I'm having a bit of a look around. So it's time for me to pot the yellow, the bottom left here, top it through, come back up the table for the yellow that's near my hand, and then go from there. So landed nicely on that now. So I can play that top left. I want to roll through for the middle yellow that's near the center pocket. And then from there, I'm going to try and screw across to those other two yellows that's on the other side of the table down the bottom left. So I got a nice angle. I saw that I needed to pass the bulk line. For pass the bulk line, then I have the angle to knock that yellow in and just sort of stun across the table. So there I go. I thought I played it okay. The table was a little bit on the slow side, but it was all right. I wasn't too fussed. I didn't want to be too straight. So I actually thought I hit this ball really well. I thought it was going to drop, and it didn't actually sat over the pocket. So anyway, I let Jack in, and now what I was talking to you before about that red on the right-hand side of the table, the linking up to that red and getting down there for that ball, I was just hoping now that might save me. Jack plays a really nice opener there. Gives himself a variety of choices. So I'm pretty sure he chooses the top left one here. Then that one links to the middle right, and then the top right one. But the problem is now, as I was sort of looking at this earlier on, was the fact that it was still quite a bit of a hard link to get from red to red. You had to sort of get past the yellows and the black. It was a little bit dodgy. I didn't like it. So it can be done, obviously, but you can see now Jack actually now has to screw back and land, in a really nice area, and he doesn't have much to play with. He actually played this shot quite well, but I could see straight away that if he played with top, he might run into the yellow and snooker himself. So if I were him, I would have possibly screwed past the red and the black, dig down on the white ball, and then try and land sort of, down the bottom somewhere where I'm putting the circle right now to give himself a chance. But even then, he had to pot the red and get over for the black. So you can see now he's actually not sort of liking the angle. And I felt that this was a little bit harder than what he thought. And he played the shot. It didn't look like he committed. And so that red that I thought might save me actually saved me. So anyway, I get another chance back at the table. Just hoping he doesn't pot this, and he nearly did. It's a good shot. And got a little bit lucky here, actually. The white actually landed in the jaws. So I couldn't actually pot the yellow down the rail. So, and I had to be careful too. If I miss, Jack, being a great potter and a great player, he can still beat me and go game. So I decided to take the yellow near the black, and then if I missed it, the white might actually hug in behind the other yellow and sort of play a shot to nothing here. So put all my eggs in one basket here, played the shot, got it, and I still got the snooker if I missed. So once I did that, I knew it was pretty much home and hosed. So just checking my tip there, just make sure I play it right, because I got that chunk taken out. the tip. So I wanted to screw back and play the bottom right one. I overdid it a little bit. I could have played the top bottom left as well. So I just wanted to give myself options, but whichever way you go, you just got to commit and be happy with it and then continue. Not think about it too much. You can see me just getting on with it. And that is the first frame, done and dusted. Alrighty, the second one, I am breaking again because this is my third frame. So I played the other match over on the other side. I couldn't record it on that side. I'm playing Alan Edwards here. So I break in the third frame. They actually landed beautiful, as you can see, but the white. Straight away, I might be able to cut that in. That red actually is harder than what it looks, but now I'm ploughing into the yellow. I get the yellow off, and I'm not really going to be on another red. And the reds are still a little bit funky. So the red at the top of the table up there isn't great. So I really like to possibly go yellows here. And I don't really have a yellow on either. So unless I play the double, which isn't really on as well. So basically, I think I'm just going to have to play safe here and wait for another opportunity. So that's what I do. So, play safe, I do. Leaving Alan at tempter with the yellows, hoping that he takes it on and misses. He can pot it, obviously, or there's a red in the centre. So I left two tempters here, and I was hoping that he'd try and go for one and miss, and then sort of just leave me in amongst the balls, and then I could just sort of mop up from there. So, but that wasn't the case. He's actually decided to play safe as well, but fluked in the red. So puts his hand up. He knows it's all good. That's Paul. So now he's on reds and I'm on yellows, which wasn't too bad. I was happy, I'm happy with that. So I just wanted, obviously, him to go for a red or a yellow and then miss and sort of leave me in amongst them. But now he's sort of forced to actually have a bit of a go here. And you can see it's my sort of strategy in a way sort of worked, but I got left in amongst the balls and then away I go. So I'm just having a bit of a look around now because you can go about this out in a number of ways. And sometimes when there is a number of ways you can go, it's probably easy just to pot one or two balls and then you can start to map it from there as well. So you can see me just knocking in a couple of balls. I knew that was going to double kiss in. I just had to hit it, obviously hard enough, and I almost didn't hit it as hard as what I was meant to. So just sort of clearing these balls. So I'm working out which ball I should take to land on the yellow on the side rail. So I worked out that I want to take the ball over the pocket and I want to land on the rail so I can play top left, middle left, and then land on the back rail, and then I can play a little flick off the yellow that's on the side of the, that's on the top corner there, top right corner, and then come down in a straight line for the yellow that's on the rail. So I've got a beautiful angle here, exactly what I want to do. I want to land on the rail, somewhere where I'm looking at now, and then take that line. You can see that I'm sort of showing the camera there, the exact spot that I'd like to go down. So I couldn't actually play it any better. I was really, really happy. And I think I probably rushed this a little bit. I was actually really happy. I got down and just played it, and I actually hit it a little bit too hard. And I knew it straight away. As soon as I hit it, you can see me there just get up and walk. And I hit it sort of too hard, and I hit it too thick. Hence why I landed on the yellow. So made a silly error there. Probably should have taken just an extra 5 or 10 seconds, make sure that I hit it where I intend to, But I got actually really happy that I actually landed on the back rail where I wanted to, and got a bit of a rush of blood. So that was my fault, my bad. Now I'm in damage control. So I just decide here not to smash it, just actually put him in a little bit of trouble. I'll glance off the yellow, and then now he's going to be hampered a little bit, and he might actually give me a chance to actually hit this yellow. So plays a good safety there. So now just have a bit of a think what I need to do. I think I can actually swerve this. So normally I don't mind these shots. I managed to hit the yellow, but I stuck up the red, and he was pretty much now a good chance to actually finish the frame from here. The yellow actually landed in a really bad spot for me. It landed behind the 8 ball, which means that he could do whatever he wants down the other end of the table. And yeah, like even if you missed, I was in trouble. So this is the time now, if I'm on reds, I'm actually now trying to pot the bottom red and maybe come off the rail and then into those other into the other reds, just trying to open everything up. Or even play bottom left red, then the top right red, and then coming off 2 rails in behind those reds, and then trying to pot out. So you really want to pot out here. You don't really want to play a snooker and then have your opponent move that yellow, because it might move it in a better position for them and then put you under pressure. So I think he took the wrong balls here. He's actually killed, in a way, 2 of his balls, and he's really annoyed at that. So you can see here that now I've got a shot on my yellow, and I can actually do something half good with it, and he's got dodgy reds. So I would have played the bottom red, went up the table, and he could have played a nice snooker off those 2 reds at the top of the table and really put me in big trouble. So that's what I would have done if I was on reds. You can see here I've bumped the red out the way, put my yellow near the pocket, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. So I think he missed a trick there, but that's anyway, we live and we learn. Plays a nice snooker there. I can't really see the ball. Maybe like full ball possibly, in a way, but it was a little bit tricky from where the red was. I had to play a little bit aside just to get around the red ball, and then I couldn't really pot it. I just needed to hit the yellow and leave the white at the bottom end of the table. So I jacked up a little bit, put a little bit of side on, and played the shot, and the side actually kept swinging the white ball away. So fouled, gave him ball in hand, and yeah, I didn't think I was actually going to get back to the table there. So yeah, he's just mopping up his reds, gets down on this shot, and as he plays it, he knows it sort of straight away too, puts a little bit too much side on the white ball, and of course now I'm going to get snookered again, which is fine. He's left me sort of a similar shot that he did than the last shot, and I knew that this one was a little bit easier, but I didn't make the mistake of actually aiming too wide this time. So just wanted to hit the yellow, and I think I played a good shot there, put him under the pump, and I thought now I was actually favourite. Plays a really good nick off there. That's actually a really hard shot. I tapped the table, knew how hard it was. So now I'm back in trouble. Now there's a few things I could do, but I wanted to try and keep the pressure on. I want to try and hit that yellow and try and keep it in that area. I didn't want to just bash it and smash the yellow out the way. I just needed to figure out a way to knock that yellow and sort of keep it there and keep the pressure on. So I figured if I can come off, 1-2 rails and I might be able to hit the yellow, that was probably my best bet. So you can see me lining it up here, one rail. So there's a halfway point roughly between the two. So I sort of just want to come off 2 rails, and nudge the yellow. So I give it a go. There's a cushion where I want to hit, and pray to the gods, the pool gods. Are they going to help me this time, or am I going to get ball in hand? And pretty happy with that. I didn't want to hit it too hard because if it came out and sort of landed on his red, then all he has to do now is play the other red, and it puts me under the pump big time. So I left a big enough gap. So if you left me at the top of the table, I could have gone past the cushion in the red and maybe hit my yellow. I still had options. So I was really happy with that. So I knew that he's going to be playing this red and he has to get this right, otherwise it's game over. And he's played it to perfection. He's got the snooker, really good shot. He's happy with it. I've tapped the table, as you do. And now I'm back in trouble. So there's some good back and forths in this one, and that's what pool's all about. You can't be annoyed. You just try and enjoy it. So I want to come off 2 rails here, and I find my spot, but right at the last second, I actually adjust it because I didn't think it was right. And I had another look, and I did it again. I came across, I had the line, and then I adjusted it at the last second again because I didn't believe it. And because I did that, I adjusted it to the right a little bit of 2 rails, and that, it made me miss. I should have left it the way it was, and I reckon I would have hit the yellow. I was actually really kicking myself for that one. So again, here I am with my opponent having ball in hand and good chance to beat me now. So right now I'd probably put the white ball down here and play the red to the top left and then roll forward to say the top middle area, and then play the top right red and then come down the table. So you can see that he's doing that. But he's actually left it too straight. I would have more angle on this, and I would have had more angle and stopped sort of at least 3 or 4 inches. Even near the bulk line, you could almost stop. So he's actually landed really, really straight here, and left himself no angle. So he's obviously dirty with himself, and I'm really happy inside. So we'll see what happens. So he's going to have to force this. And he doesn't. He just takes his medicine. And that's pretty much all you can do really in that spot. Take your medicine, knock the 8 ball in, and go from there. There's no point in trying to smash that red in, miss it altogether, and not give yourself an opportunity on the 8 ball. So he's done that. If I'm him, I don't know, like, if you roll it in, you're going to flirt with danger, go the in off, but he's hit it quite well. He's hit it a bit thick, and still avoided the in off. And so I knew I had the double. The safety was too hard, so I just got down. I knocked the double in, and if I get it, I win. I knew straight away it was just a little bit wide, but that was it. I had a chance, and good game, good back and forward. Hope you enjoyed that one. Well done. So this is my 5th game now, because I played my other game on the other table. I think pretty sure it was my 5th one. Playing Sean Dempsey. Was a young junior. Now he's an adult. Very, very good player. Won the Victorian singles as well. And absolute gun of a player. And as soon as you break these balls, I'm looking at the table like, oh my God, I'm actually, not going to get back to the table. I'm not going to get to the table. So yellows, I don't know if, he had a yellow on. And I think the red balls here were the choice. He could go about them in a few ways. And I didn't think I was going to get back to the table here. But I was hoping. Played a good first shot, quite delicate. It's quite nice. So as the white stopped there, I'm thinking, oh, actually, he might go for the, he's going to go for the top red there to the right-hand pocket where he's looking at now, but he might actually pot the left one as well. So he could snooker himself here. And he knows that himself. And I'm thinking, oh, like, this is my only chance to get back in, to get back at the table here. So he plays a shot, and I'm just looking at the bottom left red, hoping that goes in, because I know he's going to knock this one in, and it's going in, and I'm like, yes. And then I look to the right, and I'm like, oh, he's missed it. So we got a little bit lucky there. We had a bit of a giggle about it. And he knew, like, if he knocked that one in as well, then he's in a little bit of trouble. He might be on that red in the centre, but the white's flirting with danger everywhere. So anyway, it held up for him. So now I know it's definitely game over. He's just looking at where he needs to be for that red in the centre pocket. And yeah, all you can do here is just sit and watch and admire your opponent knocking balls in. Pretty basic stuff here. Just roll forward. As you can see, he's already mapped it out. Top ball, and then the one near the centre, and then that leads him to the black ball. So all looking good from here. And one thing you can see, Sean is actually walking around the table. A lot of players don't actually do this. You need to walk around the table after every shot. Even if you've mapped it, walk around, double check, triple check. That's something that you need to do. And Sean actually does that quite well. So knocks this in. He knows he's on it. Quite nice. And you can see he's doing the walk again, making sure this is what you need to do. So everyone take note. That's a must walk around. Give the table, give the game respect, and you'll miss less opportunities, and you'll take more of your chances. So good stuff, Shawnee. Hope everyone enjoyed this. A little league night. Tell me what you think. And as always, like the video if you like it, and let me know if you want more of them. Thanks, everyone.